Hey there, welcome back. So we're on age 8, which is just one age before where I technically got to with the starting character here. We have unlocked all but one character. There's a part of me that wants to maybe grind a little, go to a lower age, which you're more than welcome to do, play some of these other characters just to see what they feel like, and then earn some more points. So we can then have maybe a little bit more power to do the final push. Or I could just keep going and going until I fail. And then once I fail, then I have to grind. That's another option. I don't know which is more exciting to you. I know my channel is a little narcissistic, even though it's not what I'm trying to do. In terms of I just do what Jeff wants to do. I do like sometimes wonder you know would this be more interesting or would that be? And this is one of those moments. And I don't know how exciting it would be to watch older ages. But then again, one of my gripes with the game is that every age feels the same, which they sort of are. The only thing that changes is which building is out there and where they are on the map. Um, so there's a part of me, it's like, okay, well, maybe we should try these other guys. Um, because I'm sure that their playstyle, like, I was pleasantly surprised when I tried him. I was fully determined that we were going to do it with the barbarian the whole way, and now I've fallen in love with this guy, and maybe that would be the same with these other ones too. Um, so with all that debate out of the way, sorry I wasted 2 minutes of your life. Um, we'll go ahead and try to do one more mission with him, and then we will grind if we have to. So let's go. We do get one more. Oh, before we do all that, his weakness is bleed. Now that's interesting because bleed is more of this character. He would be the better one. And his resistance is acid, which that's good to know. So if we go to our sealed evolutions, we don't need this one, which adds poison damage. I still want to add poison damage because even though he doesn't have a weakness to poison, um, it says that it does say over there on the left, any poison elemental damage dealt will apply the weakness effect, and they have their damage dealt reduced by 40%. Um, so it's just a good thing to do. So we're going to be doing um, frost damage and poison damage together. I mean, it's just nice to cover all your bases. Now, is there anything that we have that causes bleed? Right there. Blood Strike. Deals additional bleed damage. Alright, so let's add that to our list. And it's sort of what you gotta do when you gotta. I mean, actually, when I first started this, I told you I didn't even know that you could see their weaknesses, but that is my evolution in this playthrough with you guys. So right there, I actually have 2 bleed damage evolutions. I'm adding, and I think that's going to make the final boss easier for us. Excuse me. Sorry, I was reaching for my coffee. I really do like this game. I have Frosthaven is getting to a stable point that I want to maybe try that again. Um, it was always very restricted in terms of which characters you could use, things like that. That one character where you put down the gray tiles, I really did not like that character, and now I don't have to play with that one. So I want to go back to it because Frosthaven and Gloomhaven are great games that I always wished were apps, and now they are. And I'm very happy to pay for them and support them however I can. I know I'm getting a little off topic there, Always take your quest first, because one of them could be build a building. I don't even know where the secret shrines are. A portal is typically easier to find. So we'll do the portal. Okay, so this is an edict. Remember, I just unlocked these, right? So I told you that these are very powerful, and that's why we spent all this. We spent what, 7,000 to get edicts. We're getting one every 2 days now instead of every 3 days. So at nightfall, all hit points for protection gates just get fully healed. Or all the domains, portals, and towers have their gold cost reduced by 50%. Now you tell me that's not an awesome one to get. And so right now, that's exactly what I'm taking. And look at this. Bleed damage. And actually, I took this one away, thinking, oh, we don't need this anymore, because I took it for the poison damage. It actually improves bleed damage. I didn't even realize it. I'm so glad we got it back. All right. And we have our full 700 gold at the start of the game. That feels like more than I remember, but anyways, we're going to do Siege Workshop. Plus, miners carry 20 more gold. We're going to do this. And we're going to improve the mining guild. And then off we go. Sure. Let's get that. Let's get that. Now we're going to zoom out a little bit. Alright, there's a power. It's going to take me forever to get that health back. This gives us 75 gold right away. Oh, look at this. I have the cold thing happening to me right off the bat. Alright, here's the sacred shrine. So one of the two. I'm just going to let the cold thing go away from my my people. If I can find my gold mine, it would be nice to bring the cold towards that. Pushing it here. Yeah, this isn't the gold mine. That's the one. So I'm going to go around.
You have unearthed an eldritch gold mine.
Looks like the storm is dissipating. Ah. Alright, well, we just did a really convoluted walk around.
You have found one of our lost domains.
What does this do? Sure. Take that. Alright, so these guys are going to get attacked by wolves. You can see that they already are. Done. Alright, so excuse me. Okay, so you can see these guys are getting close to attacking the bastion, and here you can see our gotta quit getting our miners attacked here. Alright, there's only one guy left. I'll let them take care of it. I don't know what these little red spiky things are, but
night is falling.
it's only
Prepare
25
yourself.
gold to get that up.
The tower has been restored.
So there you can see the towers are
The
actually
night is here.
taking care of some of these
The
guys.
hordes of the Unraveler are attacking.
I'm just going to get all my towers up. This towers give me 1 gold per enemy that they kill, and honestly, on day
The
1,
tower
they
has been
probably
restored.
can handle the guys on their own.
A tower has been restored.
This will give me tactical. I do need to find the portal. The arcane amplifier will help my my spell casting. Oh, right, there's one right here.
Our enemies get closer. Stand firm. The great enemy has breached the outer walls.
Just a nice way to level up. Potion cooldowns will be helpful.
Our enemies attacking Bastion. Defend it at all
What?
costs.
I guess one of them did make it there. Alright,
I
enough of
sense
that.
an
Let's keep
elemental
going.
cataclysm drawing near.
We need to get the gold miner going. We do need to unlock the gold mines. And I know it's a tough battle. It's 2 of those elves. But I have this cataclysm coming. And I would like for it to... It sounds like it's a thunderstorm. And this would be a great place for the thunderstorm to happen. Also, what does this building do? Prevent 1 increase, but kill random... Interesting. So basically, I die once, but I can prevent a level increase. And then extend the length of each day. Interesting, interesting. Alright. I am trying to wait for this storm and use it to help me kill these 2 guys. But let's go ahead and start engaging them. Here we go. Almost hit him. person kills me. There was a direct hit. It barely damaged them. Another direct hit.
A new dawn. 5 days left until
There was another direct hit. They're burning now. They might... There's one. There's two. They both died. Getting 2 levels. Don't want to buy any of that yet. Oh, they didn't both die. No, they did. Gold mine secure. So those guys were just roaming.
You have found one of our lost domains.
That's the morning effect. Alright, so this will allow us to have a Griffin airstrike. And let's get the level 3 mine going. A lot of these camps are really tough. I'm gonna unlock that while I can. Yeah, those guys on the wolves are... I could take one down, but it would be time consuming. I'm not at a high enough level where my skills do enough damage, especially with all the buffs that they have. And we already proved that we could take those guys down, but... Oh, and here's my chest. I found it already. Or no, this isn't... I didn't unlock the $1,000 one. But the 51 I will take. Okay, these guys are easy. We can take them out. We'll go with critical strike. Just take out a bunch. So if they're below a certain health, we can just auto-kill them, or critical strike them. The Charmed is not as good as you think. Yeah, they fight on your side, but sometimes, like, when you're clearing a camp, you charm them, and then they don't die. They're just sitting there on your side, and there's nothing for them to attack. So, I mean, it does help when you're fighting against the big waves. And I'm going to go ahead and just take that. Easy flowers. Easy money. There we go, we found a portal. Remember, I do need to get 2 levels here somehow. Take the death to prevent... How come it's not letting me buy an artifact? I don't know. We have 700 money. Let's unlock something. We should do... Now this guy works with the Chrono Tower. I still think I should do something like that. Actually, we have the beast thing unlocked, so let's do some beasts. We'll let everybody get mounted and see how it's much more expensive. That's one of the the drawbacks we have. So gold is going to be a premium here, which is why I should have probably unlocked an economic building.
You have found one of our lost domains.
Yeah, I'm going to do that right away.
The night is falling. Prepare yourself.
Our health potions are getting pretty good.
The night is here. The hordes of the Unraveler are attacking.
Just trying to... We haven't actually found the gold mine yet. There's the hut. The gold mine's right here.
You have unearthed an eldritch gold mine.
We'll poison it right away. Oh, that was a waste. Alright, I just gotta do one more. And then let's go try to get our 2 levels.
The great enemy has
I just need
breached
one
the
more
outer
level.
walls.
Alright, we have our 200, so we can get that to level 3. And there's our level. Resurrecting at 100% health is nice. Auto attack damage being amplified, though, I think is nicer. And all those gold mining guys are going to get killed there. Okay, getting those guys to delay back was a good move.
The legions of the Unraveler are halfway through our defenses.
And there you can see our little warhounds are busy. I like this one, and we're trying to keep it as the highest stat. Okay, we gotta make sure our dudes stay alive here. So they go along this trail, and yeah, right here, these guys are gonna attack them. Yep. There's some more money. Yep. We're at 400. I should do... We'll do that one. And then getting back to these guys, the mount, of course, helps us, right? But this increases the number of warhounds. There's a few other upgrades that are worth getting. And also, that'll give us the Griffin airstrike. It'll literally be another skill we could just call upon. And I want to do this to prevent the Unravelers from getting stronger. We just got to pick the right time. I'm liking where we're at. I could try to take this one out. Sure, let's do it. Look at how many hit points these things have. Alright, it wasn't too hard. Rage by 3 is good. Improve by constructing a building. Boom. And then we get another edict. Remember, once every 2 days. Every tower that I restored increases soldier production by 1, so I'd get 6 more soldiers in each wave. Or I can put a 20,000 hit point barrier at the bastion. Both of those are fantastic. This one's a little more aggressive. I'm going to go with the aggressive option. And I don't know if I want to spend 300 gold. My gold is precious. So getting back to this, this is 1 per tower restored, so that gives me 6 more warhounds. And then this one, I'm going to get 150 more gold. The other ones are, that one gives me archers per. Like, there's a lot of things to spend my points on. I don't even know, what are they protecting? They're just sitting here in the middle of nowhere. Let's keep the rage the highest. This potion number 2 always increases my blue by 1. So every time I use it, I don't want it to suddenly make it so I have more blue than I have red. And here I could get 3 blue. Now blue is important because it buffs my my other attacks. So I just took that, but I got this up to 6.6. I will tell you the barbarian guy, I had a higher hit point regeneration rate with him. Okay, I think I'm done. It's time to push. And with that being said, I am going to... Oh, I need to build the building. That's why. I gotta build the building first. I wanted to get the tavern up. That gives a nice resistance to frost and thunder. This one will destroy every Unraveler unit in the kingdom. If they ever get in touch with my Bastion Crystal. And this will reduce the damage taken if I were to die. So let's take that one first, because I'm already preparing to die. And then let's see what kind of damage we can do up here. Oh, and then we can also verify, did we get everything? There's a dungeon, an artifactor. There is a chamber of elixir I haven't found. So arguably speaking, it might be there. It could be there. I feel like we explored the right side really well. Do I go back just for that? Sure. I know it seems silly, but I want to unlock all those things because they all give us bonuses. The Chamber of Elixir works with our alchemy thing, which we already produced.
You have found one of our
There it
lost
is.
remains.
Oh, and then I need 400 because the price keeps getting more and more expensive. I do have... Yep. And the thing is, you have to physically walk up to it to pay for it. I can't, like, buy it later. There we go. I'm up to 400 now. I was trying to find some plants. I feel like I'm wasting a lot of time. I feel like the chrono purchase was the wrong order, but that's okay. Let's see what we can do.
The night is falling. Prepare yourself.
Of course I miss.
The night is here. The hordes of the Unraveler are attacking.
Alright, I should probably focus on the horde here.
The great enemy has breached the outer walls.
Alright, we got rid of those guys. Man, that almost killed me. There you have it. Alright, we're at 1,300 gold. The economic buildings I'm set back on. I do have upgrades. I can buy one of these. I'm extremely low in health, so I'm actually going to go with this option for 400. And then let's get the eagles unlocked as well. So let's do it. So that's going to kill me. But now I prevented him from going another level. And while this is happening, I'm going to pause for a quick.
So a thought occurred to me while I was on break. This is a building that uses the Chrono Guild, which we
Barely really use. I should have made mage towers instead of archer. It's just I'm so quick The archers are cheap. So there is a penalty that makes them stronger, but it's only temporary, as you can see, for 40 seconds. So is it possible for me to change the type of tower? No. Doesn't look like it. Looks like once I committed, I committed. So I just denied myself the opportunity to make, what, 150 gold a day or 160? Or 60 gold a minute. So that's probably 300 gold a day. See, I got bleed when I do that skill. That's going to be good against the final boss. But let's go ahead and make the magic happen. Let's get him poisoned. Poison helps because it reduces the damage he does. That'll hit him. I don't know if F really does damage to him, but we're going to try. Our warhounds are making short work of him. Holy cow, our warhounds are going nuts. And then those guys are going to kill our warhounds. Going to take the 2 levels. I will buy that one, because that means I just heal more with my potion. Oh, our eagles. There we go. So they come down out of the sky, do some damage, and the guardian is down. I don't want to boost this. I'm already too close to that. So these ones here, that one seems like a good option. It gets my other ones up. And then that's a nice boost, which will also help this. Sure. I don't know what made... Oh, that must be the morning effect. Okay, so you can see the eagles here are... They only stay for a while and then they fly away. Alright, we are maxed out here. I do have a lot of gold. It'd be nice to get the tavern up. But I'm going to go ahead and... No, let's get the tavern up. We'll wait.
You now walk the
And then,
land.
just like I always say...
Beware. The elemental forces swell. A cataclysm is upon us.
Gotta take care of him, or otherwise he's gonna harass my troops. When he does that explode thing, he kills all the troops. I died. Oh my goodness. One hit from that thing killed me. I was at full health. See, like, the auto attack damage is using Fate, and we got that number up really high these last couple of shards. So there's another one, and I think my guys are going to end up attacking that one too. The Warhounds won't. Okay, so I wanted to get... Well, let's get this one first. There's a lot of them to grab here, but the population one and the soldiers, 3 per economic, is good. And same here, 2 archers per level. So here you can see we're getting a decent amount of troops now. And we'll also be able to start getting mercenaries. And then there's our little fire damage. Did some more damage to them. And I'm gonna get my potion in. What I'm worried about is as soon as my trebuchets come up, they're gonna shoot this guy over here. Oh, no good, no good, no bueno.
Siren has fallen. Tonight, our enemy shall feed on our despair.
Okay, so you can see how tough they're getting. It's very, very tough. The Warhounds, they do a decent job. I mean, they go up, they do rapid damage. It's just that the enemies are so strong. And there it is, just like we said. What a jerk.
The night is falling.
And they're gonna kill all.
Prepare yourself.
All my eagles got killed before I could even. Now see how the trebuchets or the catapults are doing massive damage when.
The night is here. The hordes of the Unraveler
I mean,
are
they're good.
attacking.
And then you got these guys here taking damage. Yeah, they're just doing so much damage to me. I'm almost like stuck because of this jerk. Yep, and he almost killed me again.
The
He did
siren
kill
has
me.
fallen.
Because they have a
Tonight,
poison that they
Our
apply.
enemy shall feed on our despair.
Oh man. I'm glad I took the thing that only does half damage to the bastion when I die. Okay, there's several I want here. This one made them into mounted knights, so by unlocking them, we now have 10 mounted knights added to the mix. So that was very much overdue and needed. So you don't have to actually be there to summon them. And you can see they're getting chewed up quickly. This is turning into a bit of a tough situation. Let's give them some thunder damage. Let's do a little bit of that. bunch of that. Those fat guys explode.
The elemental forces swell. A cataclysm is upon us.
Doing whatever I can to...
My child. Only 2 days remain.
Okay, so we leveled up. We have that up to 16. That's a good number. So I'm going to do that. Let's take our quest. Upgrade 2 towers. Easy peasy. And then another edict. Right here. Crystal Bastion is going to heal 8 hit point every second. Boom. That'll help us immensely. And then we're at 1200. I need 1600 to unlock something. But we're going to do this one. That's going to increase the amount of knights. And then here you can see I got the... Alright, of the things that I need to do, I need to make sure I'm doing elemental damages. And, for example, they get resistance to acid and poison. Well, poison is something that these guys are doing left and right. So that was something I should have done a while ago. Now, that didn't increase their damage, but that was still a good one. That one also helps with resistance. Sure, I'll pay for it. Because we want our guys to stay alive as long as possible. This one does help with damage. Sure. We took the thunder. So I think I gotta... It might be the archers. I can give them fire damage. And maybe it's this guy. That gives them resistance to bleed and fire. That's going to give me a lot more guys. That gives a lot more hit points to the soldiers. Alright, fair enough. I thought there was one that gave... Well, no. Thunder and fire, I guess, is what we want to do. See, my yellow is higher than my red, so I'm no longer getting the skill buff. Alright, let's keep going. Yeah, the waves are just... They're just coming and coming. There's yet another wave. And then I got this jerk I still need to deal with.
I need my potion back. There we go. Alright. Much needed. I had to get that guy gone. Yeah, these waves are just insane. I'm trying to help my guys to plow through these as much as possible. I may have to just go face the boss myself. There's another one they'll probably end up engaging with. I think we're up against the dragon, right? We're at 1400. Unlocking more of these, of course, will make more mercenaries available. This makes the mercenaries much more powerful. That doubles them. They're both good. Both of them are. I think we talked about... That'll help give them extra hit points. Oh gosh, I forgot all about this. This makes the Warhounds 25% better. That extends the length of each day, which I should have invested in a long time ago. Ooh, I think I'm going to save up till 1600 so I can unlock archers or monks. And I guess there's no rest for the wicked. Let's go. This guy is going to be a beast. He's already done some damage to me. Let's not do R. That acid, of course, is going to really do a number on me.
Prepare yourself.
I hit him once.
The night is over. The halls of the Unraveler are attacking.
I want to get him poisoned. We got to get him to go down. The dragon is just flying around like way too much. Let's get him bleeding.
The great enemy has reached the outer wall.
And then, of course, now we got this thing. It's really expensive, but it would work. I'd get them up to 50% extra hit points and damage, and it helps my griffins too. It's just that, yeah, I just need a 500 more bucks if I just stay patient. And then, of course, that'll help the mercenaries to get a little more powerful, which currently there's some. I feel like I got to take on this dragon on my own, because I am not sure I'm ever gonna get past these hordes. Oh, I know what I wanted to do. Because that horde is moving, we're gonna have to protect our bastion. So that spent a bit of my money. Oh my gosh. Dude. Let's get him. Get him bleeding. We got him down to 114,000 health left. Oh, it's a miss. $1,700. Let's get those guys going. Get the poison going. Get the bleed going. Get healed. I wasted my E. Come on. Start bleeding. Start the poison.
The great enemy has breached the outer wall.
Down to 51,000. Oh, new day. Let's get hit point regeneration. I'll do that. I'm going to get this as soon as I can. I don't have enough money to upgrade 2 towers at the moment. Let's get that going. Oh my goodness, we did it.
The Unraveler has taken his final breath. Well done, my child.
I'm so busy running around staying alive. I honestly, like last I checked, he had over 100,000 health. Like, I don't know what specific skill is causing him to drain so much. Like, what is doing the massive damage to him? It's got to be the poison, the dots, the damage over times. But 8,000, a healthy number. And oh boy. We are now at the same level that my private playthrough got to. And here you can see we got 2 more.
Celebrations, my dear child, are certainly in order. But perhaps we might continue our little history lesson.
So now we can get Acid Geyser. Discontinued acid trail follows the siren, dealing acid damage over time, lasting until the end of the cataclysm. So this is a problem like if I'm walking ahead of my troops, right? But you could really use this to your advantage, because if there's an enemy horde coming down, you could then run in front of them, leaving behind an acid trail that they're going to just walk into. So you could. This is a really good one, potentially. It depends on when it happens. um, and then this Wormforge thing is now. Um, so there's going to be a Wormforge in the Aphotic lands. They continuously spawn enemy units. Um, and we have to kill the worm linked to it. Um, so, anyways, I sometimes I don't know what the Wormforge is. So this is a really challenging level. I very rarely make it to the Aphotic lands. But anyways, let's. So now the distortion is up to 8. And this is an economic one. This economic. This is the one where they kept spawning faster, which meant that I had to go kill the boss by myself. This is I'm only getting half the bonuses. They deal 10% more damage at night. The creatures are shuffled. 100% more damage. I get less experience points. All of these just blow chunks. So if you look at this, there's an Essence Shard and a Wargear Shard at stake. Plus, I didn't get any bonus. In the past, I got bonus stuff. I guess it doesn't list it here. Like there's a bonus, 2100. There's 2 more Wargear Shards, a 3400 bonus. I mean, my goodness, 12 of these. It's just like, what game are the playtesters playing? Because, like, for me, I mean, maybe you just have to go kill the boss by yourself, and that's what the... So, like, this guy has a weakness to frost. And, you know, we could theoretically load up on the frost stuff, but bear in mind, this one does frost damage. So we can at least get a frost damage in. And it's a spectral fog, not frog. And you can see it's 60, and then times the arcane amplifier per second. So we could do a lot of frost damage to this guy. Maybe that's the deal. And Kadath, if I remember correctly, he's the... First of all, he's going to be the one that puts bone prisons on our towers, which sucks. And I think he's the one that's going to throw out the... He does those beams, you know, pie-shaped, like he's cutting a pie. And they're very annoying. And that means it's really hard to go in and do my fog on him. Now, if you have this, you can throw a comet, which is just like a spell. And that's 150 times your arcane amplifier. And then this, like I said, it's a... You could cast it from further away, and it does do like a line damage. And, I mean, we have one to spend, so let's at least get that unlocked. So we could deviate from the shadow stuff and do these. And maybe that is the smart thing to do. I don't know. If I were playing this guy, I absolutely would. It's just that I think this guy has great synergies with these 3. But yeah, I never was able to beat this one with him. And that's including, I went in and did this. I shut this off. Because I was like, this is just making it too hard. But we do have 9600. And I can tell you by far, I must have grinded a lot more. And I know I've said this before, but this was unlocked. And then every level 2, everything here was unlocked by the time I got to age 9 with my other guy. And as you can see, I have none of those unlocked. I also had this unlocked and all 3 of these. So I am much further behind on this. These are additional money making, like I do favor these for the economy. This one lets us get an edict every day. I think you saw that the edicts were quite nice with the bastion healing itself. Um, I've been ignoring these, but I sort of think, if I'm going in and killing the boss by myself, which is what this game is turning into, then it needs to be all about me, and less about this. Like, the reason you have these is just to prevent them from destroying your bastion. Although the gold, I still think, is a key factor. And I've been ignoring this a lot lately. I've been prioritizing these two. And then this guy was only there because of the last mission. Which, by the way, let's check. Okay, so this is a bazaar that gives 30 gold every night. And it works with the antique market. It actually makes the antique market make more money as well. This is a huge money-making one. The Night Order is awesome. The Beastmaster Den we had last time, so we'll get the Griffins again. Elemental Plains, okay. The one thing here is, since this guy is weak to frost, maybe we can go in and do a frost mission, and we might get some like bonus frost attack like we did last time. And then this will give us some extra catapults. So that, I think, helps us here. I want this one to be bumped. I mean, we got 8,100 left. I mean, we could bump several of them, in fact. Yeah, let's get the night one up, too. It would be nice to generate more stuff. I mean, this produces 4 nights. That produces 50% more, for example. I mean, those do help. I just don't have infinite funds. I can tell you that this extra 10,000 hit points is extremely helpful. Just keeps those minions from busting through your gates. But this particular mission, they're going to do the bone prison, so they're not as helpful for this one. But as long as you don't have Kadath, the Unraveler, you could do it. The 16,000, it requires so much discipline to save up for that. That's also 16,000. You know what? Let's just get all of our economy buildings up. So this is maximum economy. Everything here is just more stuff, but nothing that helps you with your economy. Unless you're buying antiques, which we really don't. This one actually does help. It increases your day by 15 seconds. In addition to what it already does. It already increases your day by 30 seconds. So that would be another, so it'd be 45 extra seconds of daytime. We still have 2,700 left. We could at least maybe get this started. I think I will do that. We could actually add 5,000. I'm not going to do that. I'm thinking of doing something down here. Yeah, let's increase our damage again. And there we go. We're out. Alright, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Stay awesome.